Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, 2, was born on May 6 and according to the Office for National Statistics, ONS, his name is now more popular than Charlie. According to their figures for 2020, Archie has now entered the top 10 names in England and Wales. Archie jumped from 19th to 10th in the rankings, ousting Charlie from the top 10 for the time since 2005. There were 2,944 babies named Archie in 2020, up from 2,544 in 2019. A total of 2,810 babies were named Charlie in 2020, down from 3,355 in 2019. Charles sits at 88th but has dropped 26 places since 2010. Archie's cousin Prince George was born in 2013 and since then, the name has gone from 10th to 2nd in 2018. Archie's father Harry had the 8th most popular last year, with 3,209 babies given that name, which is down from 5th in 2019. Charlotte, Prince William, and Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, had the 20th most popular name. William and Louis were ranked 20th and 52nd respectively in 2019. Kate is ranked 771st on the list of girls' names, while Elizabeth and Meghan are 56th and 710th respectively. William held the inaugural awards ceremony for his Earthshot Prize Award in London on Sunday night. The prize is aimed at finding new ideas and technologies around the world to tackle the climate crisis. The Republic of Costa Rica picked up the Protect and Restore Nature Award for its efforts to protect forests, plant trees and restore ecosystems. Costa Rica's president, Carlos Alvarado, said what has been done in Central America can be done anywhere. Indian company Takaka won the Clean Air Prize for developing pioneering technology to help end the burning of agricultural waste. Other winners included Coral Vita, a land-based coral farm in the Bahamas with a project to restore dying coral reefs by growing coral in tanks at a rate 50 times quicker than traditional methods. The couple said on Twitter to mark the event, "I want to say something to all the young people watching tonight. For too long, we haven't done enough to protect the planet for your future. But Earthshot is for you." Interviewed earlier this month by a Polish media outlet, Sarah Ferguson reaffirmed her commitment to the man she fell in love with. During the trip, Prince Andrew's ex-wife visited a hospital and attended to sick children and adults in support of a local project. The 61-year-old sat down on the floor to spend a touching moment eye-to-eye with the patients. When asked about the heaviness of being a member of the royal family, Ferguson says she has always been guided first and foremost by love. To this day, she says she still follows the instinct that made her fall for a sailor and pilot and getting married at 25 back in 1986. "When you make that commitment, you decide to marry a prince, and I fell in love with him," she told the Palsat News. "He was a sailor, he is still. He was a helicopter pilot, and was also a prince. I kept my commitment, no matter what. People said, 'You got divorced.' They don't know how I feel. Divorce is one thing, but my heart is my oath, my obligation." Over the pandemic, Ms. Ferguson has lived together with Prince Andrew at his main residence, the Royal Lodge in Windsor. Although she divorced Prince Andrew in 1996, she claims her heart has always been with him and their wedding vows, going as far as to say her wedding day was one of the best days of my life. An inside source told Vanity Fair, the couple still love each other a great deal and did not rule out the couple getting remarried. The source said, "Sarah and Andrew have been closer than ever in the past year. They still love and care for each other a great deal, and have been living together during the pandemic. It has rekindled something, and I can see a second wedding happening if it all goes Andrew's way." While tensions between the Sussexes and the royal household have been tense in recent months, the Queen has repeatedly emphasized Harry, Meghan and their children are much-loved members of her family. The Sussexes welcomed daughter Lilibet to the world in June, and seeing as they haven't been in the UK as a family unit since 2019, there is mounting speculation they could come back to Britain for a visit this Christmas. So, that would be the couple's first festive season with the royal family since 2018. Considering how much has happened since then, not an easy one. December could be the perfect time for a visit and would allow the Queen to finally meet her new great-granddaughter, whose name honors her. Katie Nicholl, author of the 2019 book Harry and Meghan, Life, Loss, and Love, suggested that a 2021 UK Christmas may well be in the cards for the Sussexes. Speaking to Closer, she said, "Christmas is being looked at as an opportunity. There may be a softening, which could pave the way for a healing of the family rift. Should Harry, 37, and Meghan, 40, take the step to board a flight from California to London, they may be glad of an ally when they reunite with royal relatives en masse." According to royal commentators, Prince Charles's wife, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, could be the one to offer them support. Royal author Andrew Morton has claimed some members at the very top of the firm sent codes and signals to Meghan and Harry during their time as royals to express their level of affection towards the former American actress. In his book Meghan, A Hollywood Princess, Mr. Morton claims this was a way for them to show her she was accepted in the family. Among those said to offer a secret coded gesture to the Sussexes was the future princess consort, Camilla, who showed genuine affection and even broke typical royal protocol by holding hands with Meghan and kissing her goodbye at an event celebrating the 70th birthday of Prince Charles. Mr. Morton writes, "This rare royal gesture was a sign of how quickly the American actor had been accepted and treated with genuine affection by the royal family." Without saying a word, he added, Camilla was signaling to the watching world that Meghan was one of them. "A visit from Harry and Meghan is certainly what the Queen wants," said Ms. Nicholl. She added, "A meet-up suggests they hope to move on and sort things out." The Duchess of Cornwall, who didn't have it easy upon becoming a royal, could be exactly what they all need for things to go smoothly. An understanding peacemaker, prepares the ground and provides support once Harry, Meghan and the kids arrive. Camilla and Prince Charles started dating in the 70s. They have now been married for 17 years, but the road towards a stable and accepted relationship was rough, as it took years for the British public to accept Camilla as Charles's new partner and later, wife. Following the tragic death of Princess Diana, Camilla's entry into the royal bubble was bumpy and much of the British public were against her. However, she has won over fans in recent years and her popularity seems to be on the rise. Camilla's tough time in the royal spotlight may serve as a way for her and Meghan to bond, given the Duchess of Sussex said she could not have felt any lonelier as a senior royal. Ms. Nicholl added, "When Harry and Meghan left, they made it clear they didn't want to give up their home in Britain. They still have Frogmore Cottage and their plan was to come back to the UK." While Meghan hasn't travelled to the UK at all since the couple stepped down as working royals and moved to the US in March 2020, Harry's visits have been few, the last one, for the unveiling of the statue of his mother Diana. Seeing him alongside his brother William brought joy to royal fans and opened up the question of whether witnessing the brothers together will become more frequent in the future. Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William met while studying at university, and later tied the knot in 2011. Since marriage, the couple have had 3 children who are regularly seen out with their parents in public. What is their parenting like? The couple have shown affection towards their children in public ever since Prince George was born in 2013. Kate and William will often be seen holding the children's hands or picking them up for a cuddle. Previously, affection towards children would have been frowned upon within the royal family. According to one expert, protocol within the family could be evolving and softening. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Danielle Haig, principal psychologist from DH Consulting, said, "The overt affection that William and Kate show towards their children is most definitely unusual for the British royal family. But my, how wonderful it is to see." As a psychologist, it is well known that children need to feel affection, love and safety from their parents to truly thrive and be happy in life. To be kept at an arm's length and not shown affection as a child, can have all sorts of negative impacts on a child psychologically and emotionally. Danielle explained that it is healthy to be affectionate as a family, especially one in the public eye. She added, "I'm glad that Kate and William feel comfortable enough to display this playfulness with their children to the world. It seems that protocol in the royal family is softening and evolving with the times. With the amount of influence that the royal couple have, our future king and queen are setting a great example to other parents to unapologetically enjoy their time with their children. I feel like they are showing the world that they are just like us and they are progressing the behaviors and attitudes of Princess Diana in their openness with their parental affections." The last time Prince George was seen in public was to watch the UEFA Final 2020 with both of his parents. Sitting in the middle of Kate and William, body language expert Julie James told Express.co.uk that the couple approached George in ways to help boost his confidence. She said, "Kate and William tended to approach their son rather than the other way around, and again this will help increase his feelings of importance and confidence." In one photo William can be seen bending down to speak to George, a technique which the couple have used for several years. Other royal family members including Sophie, Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward have also used the parenting technique of bending down to eye level when speaking to their children. According to Leon Hady of Guide Education, this is done so to build trust. He said, "Being close, at eye level, speaking with a reassuring tone creates a feeling of understanding and closeness that assures a child and makes them feel connected better to the parent. Very good, supportive practice."